Hey everyone, it's Tom Kratz with another Rockstar Minute. And look, we're getting towards the end of the summer. Not much is going on in the real estate world, but there are some rental updates that we can share. If you're an investor, this might be of interest to you. So starting in downtown Toronto, we know of some people who will list a condo for rent in Toronto and overnight will get a couple hundred applications. So it's not happening to every condo in Toronto, but we are seeing that and we're hearing that feedback directly. If we move over to the west, in Kitchener, for example, I know somebody who's updating an apartment building and it looks like they're going to be able to increase the rents by a couple $100 a month on an apartment out in Kitchener, Ontario. So that's like a big increase. The demand is just that strong. And then if we move over to Hamilton, Ontario, we're constantly seeing homes turned into legal second suites where the upstairs is being rented out for like 16, sometimes even 1,700 at the top floor, and the bottom floor 1,400. And on a straight single family home rental in Hamilton that we were renting out just a few years ago for like 16, 1650, 17, 1750, that kind of range. Now someone just rented one out for 2,100. So rent demand is continuing to increase kind of like all over the Greater Toronto area. And if we move all the way out to St. Catharines, we're seeing such strong demand in St. Catharines. And there's a couple interesting points out there. We just rented one out, or not we, an investor we work with, just rented out one of their properties in St. Catharines to someone who works in Toronto that's going to rent in St. Catharines and work in Toronto. So that's the dynamic of the Golden Horseshoe right now. And there's so much interest in St. Catharines that a lot of investors have been plowing in there doing legal second suites. And it looks like the city of St. Catharines is putting in a pause on permits right now. So there's such demand from both people who want to rent out there because of the price point and investors that looks like the city is pausing allowing any more permits to be done for legal second suites. That's what we're just hearing. We need to verify that specific point, but that's what we just heard this week. So there's a lot of interesting things going on. If you're an investor, this is still an awesome place to invest, probably one of the best places in North America, if not in the world, for many reasons. So hopefully you find that useful. Until next time, your life, your terms.